course, we're going to take a look over here into what RH Post ended up doing as well as just looking into a few other stats about HEX, looking into HEX versus PHEX, looking to see what everyone's plan is doing, making sure that we start planning properly because, again, them 5 P's, folks, proper preparation prevents poor performance, and I didn't want to be caught with my pants down. So I'm going to make sure I do everything I can to keep y'all up to date. If you are not already, definitely do me and yourself a favor and click that subscribe button, click the like button. Absolute banger of a time to have everyone in here as well. Yep, new update from RH and nice HEX price. Can't get any better. Dude, that HEX price is freaking pumping. And I mean, we see that sucker just moving right now. And this is simply from just freaking, this is just from like simple updates, folks. Like I can't even imagine what happens when he says Pulse Chain is launching in the next 3 to 7 days. Like, because again, it won't be a window, folks. Or I'm sorry, it will be a window. It won't be like an exact day because he doesn't want people to game the system. He said this so many times. So many times he has had to come online and say this exact same thing. So if he comes in and says, dude, like I'm freaking launching in the next, 3 to 7 days, dude, folks, if we get up to like 7 cents before the announcement of Pulse Chain launch, then once we hear Pulse Chain launch, I could see it tripling within like fractions of a second. It'll be absolutely insane. But we'll take a little peeky weeky at that too. 10 Top, what's up, my friend? What's up? Let me turn this down just a smidge. Love the energy, love the vibe. Absolutely, Cash Up Cash. I bring that energy right here with these daily streams, man. This shit pumps me up as well, streaming with y'all every single day. Sometimes we get ourselves in a little funky mood and you just gotta shake it off. Gotta shake it off, right? Get that shit out of here. Get it out of here, right? And so like that's what I'm doing. That's what this stream allows me to do, should I say. So hopefully I keep that coming with y'all every single time. Again, folks, we just passed 600 subscribers. Let's get to that next level of 700. Maybe 750 before the end of February. Let's aim for a high number and let's keep swinging, right? If you are not already, definitely do yourself and me a favor and click the subscribe button. If you want to become a part of the Patreon group as well, I got a link down below, patreon.com/ATXCrypto. We're going to discuss that a little bit later in this video as well. But let's take a little peeky weeky at what's going on. Can we check the HEX liquidity we improved since last time? Yeah, of course. So that's exactly what we're going to end up doing right now, as a matter of fact, Gabriel. So let's just take a little look over here and pull that exact metric up that we're talking about. Go over here. Bam. All right. So if I come over here, this is actually showing the HEX liquidity. This is what Gabriel was just mentioning in that little chat just a moment ago. But essentially what this is showing, and I love this music, dude. I'm vibing with it, dude. I'm a big fan of just lo-fi and just chill music in the background. Good little trumpet happening. Doo, 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 doo. And of course I get easily distracted. I don't know if y'all are right there with me and just get easily distracted as well, but I know I definitely do. So, looking at the HEX USDC pair, I look at this pair because that is main primary pair that HEX trades against. So currently there's 62.85 million HEX out of 3.87 million USDC. Now what we're trying to see is really just this wall right here. Right, and so for those of y'all who may not be familiar with this as well, let me actually move this over here. I wonder why that was on that screen. Switch this here, switch that there, make it can I make it any bigger? That's what she said. All right, so this is actually the HEX liquidity providing right here, the LP wall for HEX and USDC. So we've been talking about us breaking that 3-cent wall for freaking months now, right? It's the last time we had actually broke out was like June, I think. We had really started seeing the whole price, or August, around that time frame. So we've been having a tough struggle with 3 cents, and folks, we blasted past 3 cents. It was quite hilarious because all these folks had these orders in place to basically sell sell their HEX whenever it hit that wall. So if you aren't familiar with how to read this chart, there's a red line right here, and everything to the left of the red line, or I guess left for you, everything to the left of the red line would be a sell wall. These are folks who have prices set, limit orders or providing liquidity or whatever to sell their HEX when the price hits this price. Well, everything to the, did I say that backwards? Yeah, everything to the left of the red line, because I'm looking right at it, so it's kind of weird. I'm like, do I have to say it backwards to you too? Everything to the right of the red line is a buy wall. So this is actually people who have limit orders in place saying that if the price dips down this low, they're going to scoop up some more HEX by having their limit orders in place. So taking a look at this, we smashed the 3-cent wall that we've been struggling against for so long. I mean, smash. And this came from simple little tweets right here. And I'll actually get to this here. So this is what HEX is currently doing. HEX is sitting at 3.669 cents. And guys, we can see I did this little drawing yesterday. And so we had the breakdown of how all these prices kind of came about, right? And so HEX, the HEX conference was on January 6th through 9th. And that's when we really started seeing the price start rallying back up again. And then we even got to see some hype again around January 9th because Richard Hart was talking. People thought there may have been announcement of Pulse Chain or any announcement. There was nothing during that time, but come the 11th of January, he made the announcement. And then from there, the HEX price started rallying back up again. He said V3's testnet, V3 private testnet is up and running. And then down here, he says announces stage 7 through his tweets. And this is when the price started dipping again. And then he announces stage 7 and we start seeing that price rally back up again. Again, nothing happened for a couple days, started kind of dipping down again. And then he basically said the Block Explorer integration announcement right here as of February 1st. And that's when, and I probably need to make another little drawing here. Let me just draw this here so I can remember. So I'll just say February 1st. Whoops. And draw another little line. Cool. So that's when he actually said, hey guys, we got the announcement happening, and that was the Block Explorer integration announcement. And then the fucking price has just been booming, folks. Like, we smashed the 3-cent level of resistance that we haven't been able to beat in quite some time. We actually now have a doji engulfing candle, which is so freaking bullish in terms of if you look at a stock chart. When it looks like this, that is such a bullish move, man. You literally see one green candle right here, followed by a small red candle, completely eaten up by the next green candle, and that is freaking bullish in any sort of trading mentality and any sort of TA that you learn. If you see this sort of candle action and candle movement, bullish, dude. Bullish. It can go the other way as well, and it can go bearish, but in this scenario, we're looking at the bullish side. So, guys, I've been trying to think, like, dude, with the announcement of this simple announcement from Richard Hart, should we be looking at different levels of limit orders? And I'm still not quite sold that we're just blasting past 3, 5, and so on and so forth. So I'm still going to be a little bit cautious. Hopefully you were able to scoop up a lot of HEX during this last several months of time. And if you were, then maybe just hold off on maybe DCAing or doing anything like that. So not exactly sure how that's all going to play out, but we're going to take a little peeky weeky at this some more. Big GZ, salute to you as well, my friend. Hello. Doug, what's going on? Hello, Hexicans. Absolutely. Hello, you beautiful sons of guns. Absolutely love everyone. I hope everyone is having a freaking great day, dude. It's freaking Friday, man. It's freaking Friday. Ah, you know what I mean? Like, oh, dude, I get excited for the weekend and not even work. Oh shit, I get excited because that's whenever everyone else actually has time off that I can hang out with. Guys, when you retire, the one benefit of that is you get a nice enjoyment, but everyone else around you isn't retired. So it's like a little bit different, right? You gotta learn to go bowl or something, keep yourself busy and occupied. But it's like the friends that you have if they didn't listen to you through this, time and join you in the HEX journey and join you in the pulse chain journey and PulseX journey, and they haven't joined you in any of that, well, when this shit goes off and you get the chance to retire yourself, your wife, your family, whoever, dude, it's a little bit weird. Just FYI, it's been like a year and some change since I've been retired, semi-retired, we'll call it. But it's like I haven't worked for anyone in the last year and a half or whatever, and so everyone that I was like super close with, super friends with, it's like, dude, I want to go do something right now. Oh, you're working. Oh, I want to go do this right now. Oh, you're working. So hopefully you got some friends who sacrificed with you for Pulse Chain, for PulseX. Hopefully you have friends who have been in this HEX journey with you. I know I got several folks into the HEX ecosystem, and they are so freaking bullish as to what we got going on and what's happening right now and just everything going on. So they're excited because, guys, a quick little 10x from here puts us right back at like 36 cents. And whatever you have right now, just multiply that by 10. Oh my God, dude, the numbers start adding up so freaking quick. And that's not even reaching all-time highs, folks. So that's not even including the freaking copy that we're going to get when Pulse Chain launches. I literally forget this every single time. Guys, Pulse Chain launches and we get a copy of everything. Like, fucking bullish. Yes, sir. So I am super stoked because, guys, just this little announcement that he has kept us going. So let's take a little peeky-weeky over here as to what the announcement Richard Hart says. And this was coming from Twitter. If you are not already following him on Twitter, I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, folks, right? Let me know, because I actually don't know if this is the same area. I know RH is always coming up with some new updates. Was there anywhere in particular, Gabriel, or anyone else who may know exactly where it was? Because, guys, these little announcements that he had right here, Go Polls, this one right. Oh my goodness. Okay, I get you. It's this announcement 16 minutes ago. That one. Yeah. Let me drink some coffee. All right. Go Polls, Prism Polls, Lighthouse Polls, Aragon Polls are code complete. Oh my God. Motherfucker said complete. Oh shit. That motherfucker said complete. Yo, I can't even right now. That's wild. Yeah, 16 minutes. Yeah, I see a big GZ up. I'm with you. I'm tracking. Yo, 16 minutes ago, this dude said complete. Oh my fucking God. So again, guys, this is where like TA can go out the window within seconds, especially for HEX. Because, guys, when we look at like this kind of chart and stuff for HEX right here, I've been saying this forever, right? We've been bouncing, and I said we would bounce in here up until probably the middle of February unless we get some news about Pulse Chain. And this is exactly what happens. This is from freaking tweets, folks. This isn't even Pulse. This isn't even V3 going public yet. This isn't even the testnet going public. This isn't Pulse Chain going public. Oh my gosh, dude. This is from mentions of Pulse Chain, and people are like, yep, I'm buying back in. And hopefully, I've actually started implementing my strategy to take out the profit percentage, and we discussed that in my Patreon as well. But there should be a profit-taking percentage that you should get ready for, and that's what I'm already implementing. So, yeah, absolutely. Sweaty right there with you, dude. Like, we're going straight to the moon. So, guys, like, if HEX continues this little pump right here and we keep this little rally going, I mean, today alone, we've already gone up 17% today. If we just keep this rally going for, we'll just say here to here, what is that? 52%, 50%. So that's literally going from 3.5 cents to 5.5 cents. Now, we see that it's happening. This is twice that we've almost gotten 17 Greek candle days, 17% Greek candle days. And again, you can look back here. We had 16.86% on this one. We have 17.01% on this one. And so if we literally just keep this going, 34% and what would that be? 42%. And essentially 3 days if it keeps rallying up like this. So 42% would put us in the ballpark of right in the 5-cent range, folks. Like, damn, dude. Because if we're back at 5 cents again, dude, people just naturally have FOMO. It's a real freaking thing. They have FOMO. They do not want to miss out. I've seen it so many times where people have orders waiting to be executed on, say, Coinbase, for example, and they're waiting for their funds to clear because they were hoping to buy some of this dip down here, and then their funds clear, and now the price has already rallied up 34% in the last 3 days. That is freaking wild. Like, 40% in the last 3 days. Guys, wild. Wild. That's fast. And that's not even anything that HEX hasn't done before. That's the best part about this whole thing. HEX has done this time and time again, and it's going to prove that it's going to do it again, and it's going to show everyone to hold their fucking pants on, because like everyone who's fudding HEX, who's saying like Richard Hart isn't doing anything, well, that basically just shut these dudes up, right? This Aragon Pulse Sync is 20 hours into stage 8 out of 16. Validating that Aragon Pulse will build the chain correctly from block 0. It finished hash count. It is now working on storage change set. Oh my god. Oh shit, dude. I'll fucking, yeah, fuck yeah, I like that, dude. If you aren't already, go follow Richard Hart on Twitter. He's going to be the main person you are going to hear information from on Pulse Chain. Do not listen to other folks who are saying it's launching in the next couple hours. There's no way they're going to know something before Richard says something. So, follow Richard Hart on Twitter. He's going to be your main source of information when it comes to Pulse Chain updates. But guys, holy shit, that is freaking bullish. And for shits and gigs, let's see what ChatGPT has to say about this here. Whoops. Summarize this as if I was, we'll just say 14 years old. Sometimes when oh whoops, I forgot to put the I forgot to put the paste. I forgot to paste it in the actual text. Summarize this as if I was 14 years old. Oh, what went wrong? Don't go wrong. Don't do that to me now, ChatGPT. Not now. I need you, ChatGPT. I'm nothing without you. I'm just kidding. It is funny whenever the shit goes down though, and it's just like work, dude. And of course, we have such a level of impatience that it's actually pretty comical in my opinion whenever I see stuff like this, because it does happen pretty often. So what is this actually picture? I've never really looked into this picture here because, like, I don't know if I would even read anything about it. Okay, hold on. So we got 8 out of 16 hash stage. Okay, so it's already showing 8 out of 16. And guys, the reason why he broke it up into these 16 different sections, look at that. 15's already complete. 10's already complete. Oh my God, dude. Yes, sir. So the reason why it's broken up into these different stages is so that way if they need to go and implement a fix in something, they can quickly implement that fix without having to redo the entire system again. And so this is just going to be that much more beneficial. But god dang, folks, like, oh my gosh, this again, like, I don't understand what all this is talking about per se right here. I could try to go through, figure it out, accept terms of use. Cool. It's just little things that it has to go through and pop up, I'm sure, whenever you're going through and selecting everything. But this shit right here, dude, that shit's bullish AF. You know, I know he wouldn't give anything away where we can actually see anything, but like, what is this address pulling from? 0xDE, is that like the I wonder what that address is by any chance. And you know, I'm sure I could figure it out. So the ChatGPT says about this tweet right here, says, oops, so this tweet, come on man, zoom, there you go. So this tweet, it says, okay, It sounds like some people have finished writing computer code for different things called Go Pulse, Prism Pulse, Lighthouse Pulse, and Aragon Pulse. Right now, they're working on making sure the code for Aragon Pulse is working correctly. They finished checking one part of the code, and now we're working on another part. They're about 20 hours into a 16-stage process, so they're about halfway done with this particular step. Damn. Cool. Cool. I mean, holy shit. Imagine we don't even get public testnet v3 and we just get pulse chain. That's personally what I want, right? If I had a say in anything, that would be the way I would grab it or do it, right? Because I think that is by far the most that we can. Delta 8 all of his lunch. All right, cool. All right, so let's just check this out here. We got 10 Top saying, I took my FOMO pants off and threw them out the car window. I'm running free. Oh, shit. That's just hilarious. Compare this picture to other posts. Fair enough. Let's see if I can do that. Open this here. Whoops. Here. Save. Sure. And then we'll go. I'm too zoomed in. It makes it so much more difficult. What does everyone say about this? Haha, I made a tweet 1 second before you. What the fuck? What did she say? I'm always just so curious. Update. Go. No way. She did not freaking mention it before him. Oh, HEX news on Telegram. Oh my God. Do I need to be paying attention to Telegram again, folks? Is this a time where we need to start pulling Telegram back up again? Because if shit's getting dropped there, you know, that's pretty exciting. Yeah, I mean, same thing. It is the same, basically same tweets. How did they get this message before he tweeted it out? Interesting. All right, cool. All right, well, HVid's doing her thing. I love the energy and hopium that she brings to this level and game and everything like that. HEX is trending in my feed at least, which, again, I'm perfectly fine with. That's what I want to see. All right, and comparing where we were last time, let's just take a little peek here. So this was the first tweet that really got everyone hyped up. Basically, February 1st, less than 1 million blocks to go on stage 7 of 16 of Aragon Client Sync. So let's see what it says here and compare with what the latest news was. And again, y'all aren't going to be able to see it per se. I'm just going to be looking here on my screen to see if I can see the difference. Okay. So right here, none of this, this was all 7 of 16. Obviously, as we already know, everything is now 8 of 16. Yeah, I wonder if there's an easy way that I can kind of have both of them pulled up. Trying to think about how to get this done. New payload. Okay, so fork choice updated. Stage loop is busy. Same stage loop is busy. Flushed buffer file. Well, we don't even see that here, so that's already something new that didn't happen before. Receive new payload. Got that right here. And this is as of block height 15,753,746, and now it's on 15,772,823. Pretty good. That's what, 28,000 increase in block heights from what I can see. Stage loop is busy, which is again the same. Receive fork choice. It's pulling the fork from V1. It looks like cool. Fork choice updated. Stage loop is busy. All right. Extracting 1 of 2, which we already know because it has 2 sets that it needs to extract. So it's back on 8.16 now for execution, but it's on the hash stage now. Receive fork choice, stagely busy. Yeah, I mean, other than that, everything is basically the same besides the fact that it's now saying 8 out of 16 here. P2P is still good. All that's still all the same for the most part in this whole system here. So, very interesting, folks. This is very interesting. I'm freaking, like that. Guys, that's bullish. Like, that's for real bullish. For real. Like, you're telling me that we actually might have a chance to have Pulse Chain just ready and up and like I can't even fathom this to like in my head. Okay, I want to try to fathom this in my head, but like it's been so long that I've accepted the fact that Pulse Chain will come when it's ready, right? And so I can't imagine the day when Pulse Chain is here and it's ready. Like, oh my god, that day alone, oh my gosh, it's so freaking bullish, right? Tin Top, I speak dev. I will translate for you. In a nutshell, not getting too technical, in a single sentence, it says price go up and to the right. Well, shit. I mean, Tin Top, yeah, dude. Look at, oh my gosh, dude. HEX just keeps on moving. It's at 3.7 cents now. Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. Like, so I find it to be very possible. It's already gone up 20% today, 19.57. I'm gonna count that as 20%. This is just the move today. Literally, it's gone from here to here, and again, that's from the, that's not even the low of today. That's just from the start of today. It actually dipped down a little bit lower for like a small fraction, probably before Richard Hart's tweet. So today, it's actually had a 22.34% move just today from action alone. So it dipped down a little bit. Yeah, dude, that's freaking bullish. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So you're saying there's a chance. Yeah. Tin Top. Oh my gosh. Absolutely. Do you think it's possible to launch without testnet v3? So V3 testnet's already out there, right? Gabriel, we already know V3 testnet is running on private. Dude, are my dogs in here? One dog just knocked something over. I gotta go check something out. 1 second, folks. I apologize. Charlie, what you doing, man? What you doing? Charlie. Now you're gonna be trapped in here. Trapped. All right, y'all can see the culprit right here. This guy. What are you doing? You gotta get on the screen. What are you doing? Charlie. All right, guys. So we're gonna stream like this. Holding Puppy. Puppy gives information now. So yeah, so V3 has already launched on private, right? We already. Can you imagine if I just had the stream the whole time, holding the puppy? Holy shit! It's at 3.8 cents. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right. I just came back and went up another. I love it. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, so Gabriel, to answer the question, V3 is already private, working. That's when the whole pump started happening right here, right? This is, Richard Hart made the announcement of V3 testnet on private. And then people were like, And they just started going crazy. They're like, it's fucking here. Like, all he had to do was just simply share a photo saying that it was private. And again, I'll scroll down just because, like, that shit, I find this stuff to be hilarious and fascinating, right? So, when was it that he made the announcement? January. Had to have been back here. V3 testnet's coming along fine. Was it all the way back here? January 14th? Was it January 11th that he said it? I want to say January 11th was when he actually made the announcement. God, he tweets a lot. He tweets so much. And this is him being quiet on Twitter, by the way. Like, the dude tweets a lot. Which is cool. Cool. Okay, cool. Just some pulse chain teaser. It's working on private V3 testnet. So, like, literally, this picture right here started everything, right? This was the one that got people hyped up. This was the one that was like, wow, V3 testnet is a thing, right? Because I was always a wonder, like, is it even happening? Is there even a V2.3? Is there going to be a V2C? Is it just going straight to V3? Like, all these questions were always a concern or curious portion for a lot of folks. Where'd my music go? Why don't I hear any music? Let me know in the chat if I'm still streaming, obviously. Give me a little thumbs up. If y'all can hear music, let me know too. Weird. All right, cool. Well, I will... I'll leave this going. If it's playing music, that's cool for everyone but me, I guess. Poor me. So yeah, so V3 private has already been running, and ever since then, I think it would be much better. It would be so much better if he launched without putting testnet on public for V3. That would be so much better, in my personal opinion. Because the HEX price is already doing phenomenal things, as we can see, right? This is just from a rally today. It's at 3.9 cents. Yeah, literally just keep blinking. So this is literally folks who are like, okay, I'm here and HEX is pumping right now. Well, we know that when Pulse Chain launches, HEX is also going to probably dump as well. People are going to be bridging stuff in. People are simply using HEX as a tool right now, as we've talked about. They aren't using it for the purpose of delaying their gratification. They're actually using it for the purpose of pumping their bag and getting it duplicated over into Pulse Chain. So it's literally a tool right now. Yeah, it's working. No music. Okay. Yeah, weird. It literally says there's music happening. What if I stop? Close. I don't know if I want to close that page, though. I guess it's too late. I done closed it now. Mic overlays, recording output. 1 second. I'm just trying to test this out. Again, we got a whole new setup right now. So, you know, this is me playing along with it, and it works for half the time. And then the other half, I got to figure something out and do a little analysis and understand why it may not work as long as it is. So apologize to everyone who's coming along right now and seeing this. Yeah, no music. Interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah, interesting. Wonder why that is. I'll have to figure it out. It literally stopped once I got up because I heard it going when. Anyways, maybe it's a lesson for me, right? Don't you get up again. All right, so Gabriel, yes, I think it is possible to launch without testnet V3 going public. To answer that question. What do we got? 10 top. So you're telling me there's a chance? Yes, sir. Sure am. In the video when he said 1 to 3 weeks, he didn't mention testnet v3. He just said v3, maybe v3 is mainnet. He did actually say that. And so, and I think like all of it is getting people freaking hyped up. That's why the price is just pumping right now and doing phenomenal things, because literally just from a simple announcement of saying like, hey, dude, you know what, man? Let me see if I can get some freaking music going on this computer real quick. 1 second, y'all. Let me, it'll be playing through my speakers, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Here we go. Literally, like, none of my music works. What? How is this possible? Oh, because I didn't have it open. Okay. This might just blast some music. Put it on some little no copyright music just in case. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully y'all can hear some music, because I'm a fan of having some music. I do actually live my life with music. Oh God, that's so nice. All right. So if it's too loud, let me know. I can always adjust, obviously. But yeah, so Gabriel, to look at that, dude, like that, man, can you imagine? Can you imagine we get freaking the announcement of V3, but it's not V3, it's freaking mainnet? Oh shit. Because I have a couple of different ideas, right? So like one, I want to test a few things on the news system for V3. That is something I'd like to maybe try and do. But I would also I'd much rather prefer HEX not being affected as heavily as it will be if we get Pulse Chain. Okay? So if we get V3 on public, because HEX is going to pump, and we see it happening right now, literally right now. It's at 3.9 cents. Like, it's freaking pumping. And this is all within a 2-day window. HEX has already gone up, or a 3-day window. HEX has actually been adjusted already 45% in 2 days. That's just from simple mentions of things working as they should. And it's still like, this still says that it still has work to be done, right? And people are still hyping in right now. So what I'm afraid that HEX will also get hurt the most when Pulse Chain launches, because there's so many people who have this thought that, is EHEX better than PHEX, or is PHEX going to be better than EHEX? And all these different people have this thought in their head that I think we have this common misconception that you need to get any misconception out of your head that one's better than the other. They're both freaking phenomenal, okay? Get as much as you can on every network, right? When I say every network, I literally just mean Ethereum and Pulse Chain. I don't care about ETH Fork or ETH POW or ETH Fair, whatever. Like, I don't care about those forks at this time. They have shown that is not how you properly launch and copy the Ethereum network, because they didn't have anyone behind it. They didn't have any bridge mechanism to bridge in, and that is not how you do it. So I don't care about that network, okay? Whenever I talk about Ethereum and stuff like that and HEX, I'm literally talking about HEX on Ethereum and HEX on Pulse Chain, okay? So get as much as you can for both. Get as much HEX on Ethereum as you can. Why? Because it's getting copied over to Pulse Chain. have some dry powder possibly sitting around for some dips, because that could be possible on both networks, right? Like I could see the Ethereum network, especially like we had just talked about, it's already at 3.9 cents and it's gone up 40% in 2 days just from tweets, from pictures of tweets. Imagine if we either get V3 public, or imagine we actually get Pulse Chain announcement happening in the next, block 2 to 3 days or whatever. If that happens, dude, the price of HEX just freaking moons, right? But it's also going to be affected adversely on the opposite end when Pulse Chain launches. So I don't want you to be thinking that I need to have one over the other, or that I need to be moving everything over, right? I think it'd be so much easier if folks really understood that it is truly a incredible moment in time where we can have all of it. You can have it all. Why choose one? That's like, why are you gonna put yourself in a situation that if something goes and does something incredible on one network, that you have a regret? I don't want to have a regret playing this ecosystem, so I'm doing everything I can to ensure that I don't have regrets. Can you have regret saying that, dude, I wish, man, if only I just converted everything into Pulse Chain HEX, whenever it first launched, I could have gone and 10x more of my money. Sure, that's possible. I'm not saying that isn't possible. But what's more likely, that you're going to win on all of it in the long term? Because, guys, we have a long-term vision here with the ATX Crypto crew. So it is literally a long-term vision play that we have. I don't have a short-term vision. I don't want to try to play this one where I have to get one or the other. Like, I want them all. I want Pulse Chain. I want PulseX. I want HEX on Ethereum. I want HEX on Pulse Chain. I want them all, right? I got to catch them all, right? I'm fucking Ash Ketchum over here. ATX Ketchum over here, right? So I don't want y'all, I want y'all to be having that same mentality and same mindset. Forget just having one or the other. Have both. Like, win, right? Like, could you win harder having one or the other? Sure. But can you guarantee that you win? Yes. Like, from having both. Psh, you scoffed at me. I'll let the chart do all the talking as this tweet gains traction in Hexaco. That's literally what Richard is saying every single time when he posts a tweet. Like, to every hater who's out there, to everyone who's out there saying that Pulse Chain isn't launching, to every hater who's like, Richard Hart ran off with the money, to every hater who's out there just saying, spreading FUD, right? That fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Dude, he sends this freaking tweet and it's like, and like, he's just like, and he doesn't even have to do anything, guys. This is literally like, he sends a little tweet. It's like sprinkling fucking salt on wounds for these folks, right? Like, they're wounded from whatever pain they have from whether HEX didn't do what they thought it would, or whether Pulse Chain hasn't launched. They're wounded and they're hurt, and then he just sprinkles some fucking salt right on top. I love it, dude. I love it because yes, Tin Top. That's exactly what he does, man. He's like, psh, forget me. Look at the chart, and then we look at the chart, and HEX is like, I guess the other way, right? Up and to the right, for sure, for sure. Oomph says, 100% V3 will be public. No way we can skip a testnet of such a big change from V2B where bugs were found. Dude, okay. My thoughts on this. If we do go public, and we do have public testnet, I would only want it to be for a couple of days. Because people are going to try to game this system so bad. I don't want HEX to be hurt, right? And I'm sure Richard Hart has that same sentiment, dude. This is his baby. It's his child. It's his first creation that really, really did exactly like he had. Built a phenomenal community behind it. So if we go public with V3 and say HEX doesn't launch within a week after it's been public, well, people are going to start losing faith again, dude. People are so fickle. You know, when it comes to something happening, they want everything done so freaking quickly. Just like me and ChatGPT earlier, for example, right? It's like, you load the page, it's like error, can't load. It's like work, dude, work, right? And you refresh, right? Because it's like you just want it to work when it's here. We have such our patience is so bad nowadays, because literally everything that we do in life right now is within seconds. Like if I type something and can send it, I want it to send instantly. I don't want to wait and wonder if it got sent, right? If I do a transaction on the Ethereum network, I want it to send instantly. I don't want to have to wait and wonder why the other person hasn't received something. If I open up a page, I want it to work right away. This is us as humans right now. This is where we're at, okay? And so based on everything that we're currently at right now, and based on what's going on, yeah, I can see, unfortunately, the Pulse chain running into a little issue or I could see HEX running into an issue if we get public V3 and then it doesn't launch within a couple of days. People are gonna start tanking the price, and it sucks for them. Don't get me wrong. Like they can fuck off. You know what I mean? They're gonna try to trade. They're gonna try to do something. They're gonna do that. Like 70% of people aren't gonna be ready for launch. They're gonna be crying at the end. All these things are gonna be happening no matter what, and I get that. But I want HEX to not be punished for launching Pulse Chain. It's already been punished because of Pulse Chain. It's clearly freaking punished because of Pulse Chain. Like HEX was doing exactly what it always has done, exactly like it said it would. It's 100% uptime, flawless operation. It pays me and everyone else who is staked trustless yield every single day without any middleman D or anything. Since HEX is already working so flawlessly and doing everything so good, I can't imagine where HEX would be if Pulse Chain had never launched. Personally, I think the bear market would have been laughable. I think everything that happened during this bear market would have gone differently. But there's no way of knowing that, right? Because unfortunately, he launched Pulse Chain and he launched PulseX, or should I say, he created the sacrifice for Pulse Chain and PulseX, and the hype around that has hurt HEX. And now HEX is very heavily tied to anything Pulse Chain related for now. So I want Pulse Chain to launch. I want us to still go together, but just go along together in our separate ways, if that makes sense. HEX can go off and pump and do its thing. Pulse Chain can dump and do its thing, vice versa. And that'll happen, which is why the plays are going to be figuring out which one's the best price to scoop up. Because if there's a dip in PulseX and Pulse Chain, you've got 100x profits in, you're probably going to move some profits in to take it and buy some more PulseX. Like say PulseX goes down 70% and PulseX and Pulse Chain has, only gone down 10%, but they've both done 100x. Well, in that scenario, you're probably going to move some profits from Pulse Chain to PulseX. And it's going to be a beautiful world that we're going to live in. This ecosystem that's being created right now is going to be gorgeous. So I'm glad that it's happening. But if it does go public, I don't want it to be public for long. Yeah, not working. I know. No music. Yeah, 3.9 cents, dude. Let's go. It's actually at 3.923 already. Like, if I just flip it back over here again, it's at 3.923. Like, this shit is moving, dude. It's on a freaking tear. Today it's at 24. It's almost up 25%. Looking at crypto bubbles. Let's just see what that. Yeah, look at HEX being all beautiful over here. HEX looking all freaking beautiful. One of the biggest bubbles on this page. It is in fact the biggest bubble. Like, dude, HEX is freaking pumping, dude. I feel like I need to take a screenshot of something like this, dude. I love this, and I might use it for a YouTube thing. So let's just do a screenshot here because that looks gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, let me take a screenshot here. Bam. Screenshot captured. Cool. This is gorgeous, man. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, dude. Sign me the fuck up for the one that's getting this little pump right here. Like, it's the biggest gainer today out of all of crypto. And that is just simply with the freaking Richard Hart announcement right here. Let me just scroll on back up to the top once again. Scroll. So Richard Hart made this announcement right here roughly about 50 minutes ago saying Go Pulse, Prism Pulse, Lighthouse Pulse, Aragon Pulse are code complete. Dude, that line right there, code complete, boom. Game changer. That is so freaking bullish on what you can say. Code complete? Holy shit. The Aragon Pulse sync is 20 hours into stage 8 of 16, validating the Aragon Pulse will build the chain correctly from block 0. God, like, oh, dude, I mean, you say some shit like this, and it makes me think that we're gonna get Pulse Chain public before V3 goes public. Why? Because, like, why, dude, the amount of time it's taken to sync all of this stuff, why would you want to do it for a V3 public testnet and then have to resync everything again? And we already know it takes about a week, so you'd literally have to launch V3 testnet. You'd have to start the resync process right away again, and then you would have testnet for a week or so, and then it would launch. Like, I don't know, but it clearly, I mean, it was what, the 25th of January, the 11th of January, whenever he first made the announcement that V3 was working on private testnet, right? And so we're almost a month in from that announcement. So why would you want to have to delay the launch another month? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like, this statement right here, Pulse will build the chain correctly from block 0. That line right there makes me think that Pulse Chain could launch before we get public V3 testnet. From block 0, folks. Like, that's a big statement. That's like the Genesis address of Pulse Chain, block 0. Damn, dude. Damn. That makes me freaking, that makes me so bullish, dude. Oh my, and it makes a lot of other people so freaking bullish too. Look at this, dude. The price is literally just on a tear right now. Right? It's hauling ass. This little baby hex pump has me hyped. Can't wait for the savage pumps. Yeah. Facts on facts on facts. Facts on facts on facts. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Yeah, dude, like, oh my god. I know I am. That's, oh my god. It's at 3.974. Guys, we're about to break the 4-cent threshold. Can we break 4 cents while streaming live? Oh my god. We're literally 2,000ths of a way, or two. What would that be? Because that's tenths right here, hundredths. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. We're basically 0.003 cents away, or 0.0003 cents away from breaking 4 cents. All right, let's see what we got going on in chat real quick. Yep, 3.9 cents. Nice daily hex pump while BTC and ETH are red. And that's how you can tell. So I actually have this little correlation chart, right? And we've looked at this before. But this is actually a correlation chart between HEX, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. And it can see that, like, Bitcoin's very correlated to, oh, you can't really tell because it's green. Can I make this a different color by any chance, I wonder? Anything but green. Let's just change this to anything but green. Zoom out. Nope, that's still okay. Yeah, I get some colors there. Okay, cool. Maybe y'all can see that now. Okay, cool. So this is the Bitcoin ETH correlation chart between where everything sits and where everything falls. So it's basically saying that, like, Ethereum is so correlated to Bitcoin at 0.89. A full 1 is like full correlation, like perfect match. When one goes up, the other goes up perfectly. Like, that's full correlation. HEX is at 0.55 for Bitcoin and at 0.63 for Ethereum. So it's not quite correlated, and we know that. And I tried pulling this up as well for USDC, because you would think that USDC would actually have more correlation, but it actually is like the opposite, because USDC is such a flat stable coin that it never really moves. But look at Hedron, and this just kind of proves that like Hedron's more correlated than that with HEX, because I guess if we go look at Hedron's price chart right now, I can almost guarantee Hedron price be pumping. Hedron. Yep, Hedron price is pumping. Yeah, I mean, just this alone, again, Hedron has gone up. Oh my gosh. Hedron's already gone up 50% in the last 2 days. Solid as fuck, dude. That's solid. And I bet you Icosa is the same way. I don't even have Icosa saved. Icosa. All right. Yeah. Icosa is sitting at 88% or 88 cents. And again, like I look at these because, dude, like we get this for free. You get Hedron for, if you're staked in HEX, you get HEX or you get Hedron for free, and you can mint your Hedron and do what you will for Icosa every single day. There is no time lock like HEX where you have to wait. If you have your HEX staked, you can go in and claim your Hedron every single day. And so Icosa has done the same little move right here in the last 4 days. It's also done a nice little 50% move in price. God, that's bullish, dude. That's so freaking bullish in my opinion. So our ecosystem is thriving right now. I can't wait to the day where we actually have Pulse Chain, PulseX, HEX, HEX on both networks for Ethereum HEX and Pulse Chain HEX. And then we're gonna, if you have Hedron, guess what? You're gonna have Hedron on both networks for Pulse Chain and Ethereum. Like, oh my gosh, dude, we're so close. We're so freaking close. Oh my gosh. Well, the original idea was V3 was just to run for 2 to 4 weeks and go, but I wouldn't know with this V3. Yeah, so the original idea was actually that V3 was actually only going to be for a couple of days, which is kind of funny, right? Because V3 was, the idea was that like we just get it and it launches right away. That was all like, there was like the V3 was more or less just like a little gimmick if it ran before, because V2B had been working flawlessly for so long. It's still working up to this day. And so it's like, you know, V3 was more or less just going to be small little tweaks and then launch. Well, now we've completely revamped the entire network. So it's now, V3 is actually an entirely new animal. So it is curious. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. And we won't know until it happens, right? We can only guess. Oh shit, we got 4 cents. Flipping back over here. HEX just broke 4 cents, folks. HEX is just now broken 4 cents. You can see it right here. Whoops, right here. HEX is now sitting at 4 cents. God, I know. It's green. Can I switch this by any chance? I have a little green screen on, of course, as you can see. This isn't my background. I don't have HEX EHEX as a wallpaper or anything, or as my wall. If I double click, I know I can change, right? And then I can change this to blue. I like blue. Cool. Okay, cool. Oh, it's so weird looking, isn't it? So weird. What color is easy to see on here? Is that like a light blue? So I'm colorblind, you know. I know I've said this before, right? So just bear with me, like whenever I figure this kind of stuff out with y'all, because I see colors, but it doesn't look the same as the colors y'all see. So we can just kind of say like that. But it did break the 4 cent level. I tried zooming in to where you can see it, but it's now sitting at 3.989. But either way, folks, we broke 4 cents. Yes, sir. Well, the original idea was V3. Yeah, of course. Yeah, layer 7 completion will facilitate snapshot of nodes. He mentioned that in previous update. Sure did. Or blocks. Forgot the terminology right now. I'm in the toilet, lol. I heard that, dude. I'll be listening to streams and stuff while just any chance I can, man. I'm driving. I got streams going. I'm cooking food. I'm in the shower, like whatever the case may be, man. I'm all about the stream life, you know, whether it be hopping on other people's streams going on and listening, because, you know, you got to get in where you fit in, right? So we got Rick Service saying, showing some love. Keep up the good work, dude. My man, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Rick Service. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. So much love for y'all as well, guys. There's so much love shared within this whole ecosystem that we have. From me creating the content that I started, to not knowing exactly what I'd be doing, and then just building everything out as we've been going, dude. It's just been an absolute banger of a time. I'm still having so much fun. I keep updating everything. I'll continue to update everything. God, it's so freaking good. Thank you so much. We had Stefan in here. Like and share right now, motherfuckers. Now. Do it. I always think of, whenever I see someone just say do it, I always think of that Shia LaBeouf. Do it. Shia LaBeouf. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to hit that. Shia LaBeouf. Do it. Do it. This little GIF right here. Do it. Just do it. It doesn't have any, that didn't actually put the words on it, but most of the time it'll have it. There you go. Let me just click this one here for shits and gigs, right? Might as well. Is this the one that does it? Yeah. Do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, tomorrow, just do it. Make your dreams come true. Just do it. Like, dude, this is literally what I think of every single time I see someone just say do it, and that's it. Like, this exact video right here. You should get to the point where anyone can keep your dreams. They're not gonna, you ain't gonna stop you. No one can stop you from doing what you want. Just do it. Oh my goodness. All right. Before I end up getting some sort of like strike or something, I'm sure. Yes, absolutely, guys. Listen to Stefan right there. Likes, share, subscribe, all of it. Do it. Do you get Hedron even if you stake for 1 month? Yes, sir. Sure do. Every single time you stake, you get Hedron. Every single time. You could stake for technically 2 days as long as you have enough time to claim your Hedron. I think you could even do it for 1 day, but yeah, so big reminder, you gotta claim your Hedron before you end your stake. You have to claim your Hedron before you end your stake. I had one little boo-boo that I just draw a blank on, like I think it was last month or December. I had ended a stake and was like, oh, I'm just gonna end it because it just popped up in my little calendar reminders, and I just ended it. And then within hours, I was like, fuck, because I didn't claim my Hedron on it. I was so mad. And that was the one where I actually had Hedron claimed for like a 10x claim as well. So I was upset, but you know, we laugh at those moments, and that's a learning lesson in my opinion, right? So yes, to answer the question though, you do get Hedron even if you stake for 1 month. Yep, Stefan says yes. At Gabriel, yes. You just have to claim at some point and make sure you mint once the stake reaches 30 of 30, and don't end the stake until you mint the Hedron. Again, yeah, dude, cannot say that reminder enough. I feel like God, it's back at 4 cents. Let's go, baby! Choo-choo! Fucking, we on a move, folks. Like, let's go. What does this noise do? I don't even know what it does, but we're gonna click it. Oh, I forgot I can't play any sound. Why don't the sound effects work? Stupid sound effects. You should work. But it's at 4 cents right now. So back to the reminder again, folks. Definitely end claim your hedron before you end your hex stake. Simple as that. You get your hedron, you end your stake. You get your hedron, you end your stake. Just do it. Do it that way. Do it. But yeah, guys, don't pull ATX crypto where you just forget. Yeah, there's tons of videos on how to get that done, but I'm sure we can share something with you in Twitter. I'll send something your way about how to get it done that way. Very simple, very easy though. I mean it's all for the most part right here. Let me just go to hedron.pro. Sorry guys, I got something in my throat. 1 second here. Let me clear it. All right. Woo. So you come over here to hedron.pro, and when you come over here, you just simply click mint your hedron. It'll ask you to connect your MetaMask, and you want to make sure that it's or wallet, whichever one you have, right? If you have a Treasure or Ledger or whatever, you would say you would connect to MetaMask. And in this case, I don't have any HEX stakes found with this wallet because it's already connected through the MetaMask system. Like I have it right here and it's already pulled up and connected right now, which is why it says there's no HEX stakes found, because this is a dummy wallet. But essentially what you would do is once you actually come on down here, there will be there's two functions. There's claim and there's mint. So claim just means you basically lock it in at that point in time for you to mint it later, basically. Mint is think of claim like good accounting, right? If you don't necessarily need it right now, then you can always claim it. But God, that's a terrible example. I don't want to use that as an example. Just do the mint function. You'll have two. There's claim and mint, right? Do the one that says mint. Pretty easy. And then it literally mints it. You pay a small gas fee, so make sure you have a small portion of Ethereum in your wallet, because there is a small gas fee that you pay. It's a couple dollars. And then you can end it and actually claim it, and it shows up in your wallet. Or mint it, and it shows up in your wallet. And then once you mint that hedron, then go end your stake. Okay, make sure not to do it the other way around. If you end your stake first, you will lose the option to mint your hedron. There's no ifs, ands, or buts or ways around it. It just is what it is, right? So keep that in mind as a little friendly reminder. Mint your hedron and then end your stake. So again, that's hedron.pro, and I'll put that in the chat as well. I don't know if it sends links to it. It should link it, but if it doesn't, copy paste that into a browser as well. So hopefully that answered the question, Gabriel. Stefan says, ha ha ha. Yeah, like literally every single time. Literally every single time someone says do it, like that's the shit. Do it! Like every time, dude. Like it's stuck in my head now. At Gabriel, yes, go to Cryptographics or Crypto Sloth channel. They have both. They both have good hedron vids for sure. They definitely do. I don't really focus so much on hedron because it's there in the background. It's phenomenal. I'll claim my hedron as we progress and go along, but I don't make it a part of, like, you know, what we teach here at the ATX crew and gang. So yeah, thanks guys. I will just do it. Oh shit, lol. That's funny. That is funny. At Gabriel, yeah, there should be tons of videos. See if Crypto Coffee has one or David Fetter has one. Rocket Train, yes sir. We going straight to the moon, 10 top. Yes sir, yes sir. It is an absolute banger of a time right now. Here we go. Oh my god, we could take Charlie. D2 cold food is poor choice. Choke down half. Salad, 4 fingers literally went numb. Yeah, no, the wife was sending a little message, picking up food somewhere, so I was trying to see if I could always sneak her while she's out, you know, have her bring me back some food. And I'm a low McDonald's slut too, you know what I mean? I'm a dude, like fucking McDonald's. I absolutely love McDonald's. I know it's so bad, but so good. Oh my god. Anyways, all right, where are we at right now? So this is a nice little crypto bubble, or crypto heat map as well. Yeah, dude, HEX is on a freaking tear right now, up 23.22% based on all these other things, and it literally probably is the highest gainer if I'm not mistaken. See if we can filter it out. What if we do this 3% more? What is this? What does all this do? Plus, there's only a few coins that have even done 20 to 30% today. Yeah, and X is one of them. Hey, dude, I love seeing when Hex does so good, man. It just makes everyone so happy in the community. I like crypto bubbles even more because it puts Hex showing that Hex is like crushing it. Hex is just fucking on a tear, dude. I absolutely love it. Like, we're sitting at 4.01 cents. So we're just now kind of breaking that little 4-cent threshold. Really, the next level of resistance we need to hit is 5 cents. Hopefully we just fly past 5 cents as well, because that's been a strong level of resistance in our ecosystem for some time. So I'm going to put a line right here for the 5 cent level, because that's really what we're going to end up looking at next. Because the idea is that we're probably going to end up going testing out 5 cents. We may bounce back down, and we really just want to crush 5 cents and fly past it. Like, if we can do that, dude, sky's the freaking limit for where Hex is going to go. Like, in all reality, 5 cent has been a strong level of resistance here for some time. The next one would just be 10 cents, I guess, at that point. But dude, like, y'all see it happen so quick. Like, Hex moves, folks. And when it moves, it moves. Like, it does not mess around. Right? It is, and I actually need to make a little announcement right here. Let's do this. Oh. Nope. Click you. There you go. So today, what would the tweet say? I'm gonna write down exactly what it said. Go Pulse. I'm just gonna say code complete, dude. That is that line right there. Oh my god, that is so freaking bullish, dude. Code complete. I don't even know what to like. That makes me speechless right there. It really does. Code complete. Oh my god. Like, saying it out loud just sounds so freaking bullish, dude. 20 text. We're gonna make it yellow. Code complete. Yes, sir. And that's what we're getting the nice little rally happening right now, dude. And sky's the limit for Hex. Whenever, like, until we actually get an announcement of Pulse Chain and stuff like that, like, sky could be the limit. But dude, we may bounce here. I just want to fly past 5 cents. We keep flying past everything, and this limit order area is just getting eaten up. Like, literally, like, when I first pulled this up, we were at 3.6 cents. It's already eaten up all of this at this point in time. And it really, dude, look at this. It has a 4 cent level right now. Let me just refresh this just for to see where it's actually looking now. Go to liquidity. And boom. Yeah, so like, we don't have a lot of resistance like past 4 cents. I mean, we have a little bit here. We have some around 4.1 up to 4.2. And then we don't really have a lot all the way up to about 5 cents. And guys, if we can break this 5 cent threshold, like, look, there's nothing over here. Nothing. And so the price could literally just go and do some wild freaking things. I zoomed out too far. But the price could literally just go do some wild things. Like, literally, if we break through this little 4 cent level and we just smash through as well, like we've been doing with that 3 cent level, like this, we ate all of that up. These are all buy orders now at this point in time. So as the price is going to dip back down, these are actually buy orders in place to actually help hold the price up. That's incredible. And then if we pass this 5 cent, it's actually 5.4. That's really the level that we want to get to. If we can pass 5.4 cents, dude, sky's the limit to how far we can really go and what could happen. Wild, absolutely wild to see that. No. Okay. Going to play some more frisbee, then pop out to the outlets, walk around, work on our good manners. All right. Well, I mean, dude, all of this has been bullish as fuck today. For real. It's been so freaking bullish, guys. I'm excited for what's going to come. I'm excited for what's possible. I'm excited for where we're going here in the next just few days, man. Like literally just this announcement of Richard Hart saying his thing has made so much hype. And that was just 1 hour ago. So like there hasn't even been a whole lot of people who have even seen this news. Because Hexologist streamed. If he didn't stream, I don't know if he streamed today or not. But he announced this news after Hexo would have already been streamed. So all the folks who would have been listening that way didn't even get a chance to hear it. Yeah, dude. Like fucking A. This is. I'm so excited, man. I just don't even know what to say. All right, calm down. We got a lot happening. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's some great information coming along. I can't wait to see what's going to happen overall, folks. If you are not already subscribed to this channel, why? Just leave a comment down below if you want me to do some interesting information, if you want me to look at some information that I don't cover primarily, or just want to talk about something in particular. Bring it up to my attention, right? Tomorrow we're actually going to be discussing the actual changes in HEX. So what I've done so far, and I'm going to break this down a little bit more, but I've actually got this built out right now based on all of the HEX daily stats, and I'm going to go through and show you the progression that we've gone month to month to month, and it's really going to be a bullish scenario because, guys, look at this. Just less than in January 12th of 2023, we were at 2.1 cents. So literally less than 1 month later, we've already doubled that price. Because right now we're at 4.0, and maybe even be 4.5 by the end of today, right? And so, like, dude, this price is pumping. It's at 4.073 right now at this moment in time. If you can't really see, I'll zoom that in just so you can see it. 4.083. It's already gone up again. And that's just from folks. Damn, why does it do that when I click that? That's from folks seeing Richard Hart's tweet that still haven't even seen it. You know what I mean? Like, so we're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to see exactly what went down with this HEX price. It's going to be bullish. I can guarantee it. So definitely don't miss out on the stream. Come back tomorrow. I do a daily stream live every single day. If you want to join my Patreon down below, I have a profit-taking spreadsheet down below. I also have different tiers. We can do different one-on-ones for the highest tier, and I can help you maximize your potential rewards as well. So be sure to check that out. Link down in the description. I will catch y'all in tomorrow's stream. Have a wonderful Friday, folks, and see you then. Peace!